Today we're going to be making some chocolate chip cookies. This is his mom's world famous recipe that's been used over and over and over again. It might just seem like we're just making chocolate chip cookies, but these are like the world's greatest homemade chocolate chip cookie.
Often requested.
Yeah. Where do we start?
All right, we are going to start with the butters and sugars. So we're going to want to put these 4 sticks of butter into the bowl.
Okay. So this has like a lot of butter in it.
Whole lot of butter, 1 pound.
We also have a special guest to make sure that we're not lying because we're biased. He's gonna tell us if these cookies are really good or not. Yeah, these are definitely cookies that like every year we make for Christmas and people cannot get enough of them. They're a big hit. When we have them at parties, they like all get eaten. So they don't last long. But this makes quite a few cookies.
So next we're gonna add our sugars. So we want 1.5 cups of plain granulated sugar. All right, and the next we're gonna do 2 cups of light brown sugar. Put them together and we got one mega
I'm like, they know I'm here. It's fine. You know,
You're here in spirit.
All right, so you wanna pack it down. All right, dump that one in.
Okay,
One more.
Oh. Oh.
All right, perfect. All right, so we are going to cream these together.
So you didn't need to soften the butter, or did you soften the butter?
I put it in the microwave for about 20 seconds, and then it's been sitting out on the counter for 40 minutes or so.
Before we had a mixer, we used to have to hand mix all this, and it was a pain in the ass. This is much nicer.
Yes, this helps quite a bit. All right, so we're pretty close on creamed. So now I'm gonna pop this open.
Is it okay that there's still like a little bit of
Yeah,
chunks of butter?
yeah, definitely. We're gonna mix quite a bit more.
Okay.
So right now
So
I'm
you're
just
kinda
gonna get
trying
this
to
off.
Get it like mostly mixed up.
Yeah, mostly broken down and mixed down.
Okay.
Mixed up. Broken down and mixed up.
Broken down, mixed up.
Crack these 3 eggs into the
Into
bowl.
here?
Yep.
Let me get one of these.
You want to crack an egg?
Yeah,
You
one of
gonna
these.
impress us with your skills?
One-handed. On the counter. You're supposed to do it on the counter.
Oh. Let's see. Oh.
Lot of shell, brother.
Nuh-uh, it came apart. There's no shell in there. It's perfectly clean.
It's beautiful.
There's half
Okay,
shell
let's see
in there.
your egg cracking skills, Alex.
Let me get the
Is there a shell
out.
in there? Oh no.
Oh,
That's why I'm not allowed to be on this. Look.
Get out of here.
I did my best.
Real beautiful.
I win. For sure.
No shell.
I win.
No shell. No shell. Okay.
All right, rinse the egg off my hands. And now we are going to add some vanilla mix.
Now we have a little disclaimer when it comes to the vanilla. The recipe very clearly specifies that it's real vanilla. And we have imitation vanilla. So,
It's a lot cheaper, and
and we have a bunch of it in
We
the
have a
fridge,
lot of it.
so we're gonna use it. So, very sorry.
sorry, Mom. So this calls for 1.5 teaspoons. We're going to mix this up a little bit more, get those eggs mixed up.
Now there is a secret additional item that you put in these cookies that's not on the recipe that will be coming soon.
Yeah.
Very exciting stuff.
We're adding in the flour, and the recipe calls for 5 to 6 cups of flour. And we always start with 5 and check the consistency to see if we need to add some more. We've done 2, Alicia's gonna add in 2 more.
And what are you looking for, like, in the consistency of it? Like, I don't know.
It's a good question. You're kind of just balancing out not too wet and not too dry.
Okay.
It's something you kind of need to experiment with. So a good thing you can always do is make one batch, and then if they're coming out really flat, add some more flour. I can already tell what it's looking like, and we're gonna need a little bit more, so we're gonna go about 5.5.
We misread the recipe a little bit. It's supposed to be 2 tablespoons of vanilla, and we did 1.5 teaspoons. But
Yep.
it's 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda.
Yep, so we're gonna add 1 more tablespoon of vanilla. All right, so we're pretty close now, and we are going to add in the rest of our dry ingredients, which is baking soda and salt. Taste tester?
Salmonella.
If
So
you
we're
can't
doing-
try it as you go, then like what's
What is the point?
What's-
We're gonna do 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda, And 1.5 teaspoons of salt.
And we'll put the recipe in the comments too, so you can, you know, you don't have to follow along.
Next, we are going to add in our chocolate chips.
Just milk chocolate?
Milk chocolate.
Have you tried that, like, experimenting with like other types of chips?
I have used semi-sweet in here before, and that's pretty good too, but never dark.
What about like peanut butter or caramel or?
I have used caramel or butterscotch in here too, and those are both
Butterscotch.
pretty good.
And how much are you putting in?
3 cups. And for the special ingredient, which I like to add, it's ground cinnamon. And this is just kind of to taste. I like to put quite a bit in there. I think it makes the cookies quite a bit better. So then we're gonna mix up again.
What is it that people always assume is in the cookies?
Love. Lots of love. Lots of care.
Love and care.
That's true.
So we are
Wait,
going,
are we gonna test it?
you would like to try some?
Yes.
Yeah. Take a little bit.
Brendan, come do a tries. That was the best bite. I was saving that one for me, but I'll get a good bite for me.
So now
perfect.
we're gonna mix this up a little bit more by hand, just to make sure we got it all.
That's so yummy.
Really scrape the
What do you think,
sides.
Brendan?
I can taste the cinnamon, and it's definitely like a nice little like.
So it is feeling a little bit runny still. So we're probably gonna wanna add a little bit more flour, but we'll make 3 or 4 cookies to see.
Do we need to spray this at all?
Nope, I use non-stick baking sheets, and then there's a very small, healthy amount of butter in these, which will coat the sheet. So we're gonna throw these 3 in the oven
Okay.
for 10 minutes at 350, and we'll see how they come out. These are a tad overcooked, you can just tell by the edges. So we're gonna go 9.5 minutes on the next batch. They are a little bit flat, so we are gonna add about a 1/2 cup more flour,
Okay.
and we'll go from there.
So we're gonna add what you said, a 1/2 cup flour? You think?
Maybe
So you
3/4.
You did 5.5.
Yeah, but
originally?
some of our cups were a little light, so we're probably 5 1/4 right now. We're gonna bump it up to 6, so I'm gonna do 3/4 of a cup. That is looking a little bit better. Yep, we're gonna try for 9.5, maybe even 9
Do
minutes,
9 and then look at them.
and then we'll take a peek. Yep, exactly.
You can give this first batch to your friends that you don't like as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brendan,
Give them a
Brendan.
little, yeah.
Last ball is ready.
Beautiful.
All right, put them in the oven for 9
You can
minutes.
say please.
Would you mind putting these in the oven, please?
Thank you. These are the flat batch ones. Brendan, taste test time. Oh, they're definitely like
Flat batch.
not.
I kinda like
Crispy.
I kind of like crispy though.
Still good though.
Flavor's good.
I'm into those. I like.
You like the crispy?
Yeah, yeah.
I definitely like a gooey cookie. So this wouldn't be
Gooier
like,
the better.
yeah, this isn't for me.
Disagree.
Ooh, those look way better. What do you think
Pull
on
them
the
out and
cook?
take a look. We want the edges to be a little bit more brown, so we're going to go about another 30 seconds. Okay, so you can see the edges are starting to brown a little bit more, so we're going to call this one good.
Okay.
And come and put it on the cooling rack. Now, if my mom was making these would be still quite a bit fluffier than mine. I do not know her secrets.
They definitely are much softer.
Cheers. Quite a bit gooier with still a tiny bit of crunch on the bottom.
That's my jam. Yeah. I can taste the cinnamon.
cinnamon's so
I think
good.
the cinnamon's definitely very, it's there.
It's a good
Like,
addition.
you can
Do you think
taste
it's
it.
there in like a good way?
Yeah, absolutely. Like it almost gives like the vanilla like a bite. Like it gives the vanilla a little bit like, almost like a snicker. It's like a snickerdoodle hybrid in a way, and like I'm down with that.
So we're going to just go ahead and take the rest of the dough. We have a lot, actually. Look at that. So it's going to make quite a few cookies. And we'll just go ahead and finish them up.
Yep.
Look at those. These are clothes. Oh, yeah. That's so good. If you want to try this recipe, it will be in the comments below. Make sure that you like this video and subscribe for more cute cooking videos with the cutest people you'll ever meet.
Ooey gooey, baby.
Gooey baby.
I did bite your finger a little bit.
No.
I felt some finger bite there. Got aggressive.